It's the holidays, and if you have a tennis lover on your gift-giving list, then you might be wrapping your brain trying to figure out something creative to give them. If that happens to be the case, or if you just feel like getting things for yourself, then I highly suggest you watch this episode of Talk Tennis. Okay, so I have my lovely co-host, Jack, to join me to discuss some of these amazing tennis gifts for this holiday season.
These are the most exciting things I've seen on a tennis racket ever.
So first, dampeners. Nobody likes a boring dampener. So don't be boring. Fear not. The very creative team over at Racket Expressions has really taken not being boring to another level, to a super, super fun level. A little California dreamin', California pride.
I'm more the California with a bear though.
So if you really want to show off your California pride, or if you just really love California and don't live here but love it, then this is a good dampener for you. This is a bagel or a donut?
Oh, bagel.
So if you're feeling a little bit hungry, then perhaps this is the dampener of the day.
I think this would be your one, the kapow one. Oh, and boom on the other side, because when you hit, I hope you've got a great forehand, and then a booming backhand.
Yeah,
Like
and if you're kind of like a grunter, you can instead just be like, boom! Not only has the team over at Racket Expressions really used their creative genius to be super fun with these dampeners, but they've also got a few dirty dogs over there who have taken their creativity to a completely different level of fun.
So if kids are watching,
This would be the time.
turn a blind eye.
Well, first of all, one that I'm kind of a fan of is this one. This one really speaks to me because at the end of the day,
You've been playing.
I never, ever play like I love animals, and you know, we all take poops, so doesn't this bring us and the animals together? Or this dampener is also just kind of saying, you know.
This is the type of one where you like, when you do have a bad game, this is good to have on there, because then you can look at it and it's kind of like your racket turn. You're like, you're playing bull today.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a motivator.
Or you just happen to be playing against someone who consistently seems to forget that lines are actually in, and so you just want to give them a nice subtle little jab, letting them know that, you know, they're full of
I think that would be a good one then. This is the new version.
Put it on here, and as you pass by, you're just, you know, giving them a little.
Giving them a middle finger.
Yeah, so, you know, if you want to be a little less subtle and really let that person know how you're feeling, this is a good option. And there are also a couple other options that express that sentiment pretty clearly, such as kiss my booty. So if that's how you feel about your opponent, then you have an array of options to use. These ones are very naughty, so we're gonna have to not show you guys these.
Why is
but
this one naughty? Oh, America!
America!
If you want to show your true patriotism, because there's nothing more American than stars and American flags. And if you want to match it up, put America and beer together.
Feeling real American, yeehaw!
When it comes to women in tennis, they live a very luxurious lifestyle.
Why is that?
I feel like they go play tennis and then they go like, and sit at the country club afterwards.
This is something that me and the ladies on my ladies doubles league team are pretty fond of doing after our matches. And that also could be why we dominate, because, you know, we like to have a good time. And because I like to be really authentic about my moods, I'm just gonna go ahead and get in the spirit of what the dampener is telling me. And these particular dampeners are just really speaking to me, so chin chin.
Chin chin.
Or if you feel in more like this kind of a mood, pre-match, you have one of these. Post-match,
you have the real thing.
Yeah.
It's like a reward. After I ruin this guy, I'm gonna go home and get a tequila. I'm gonna go home and get a wine. I like it. It's good. It's constant motivation for you.
Again, about not being fake and, you know, being authentic and being real to my mood. And that mood, this just put me in a great mood.
Tequila and I do not go well together.
Is there one that has like a crybaby, maybe?
I could wear that one right now.
Racket Expressions, you guys should come out with one just for Jack. There are some good ones for kids too. The skull with the little pink bow, but there are many more online. Jack and my rackets are officially pimped out.
They're dampened.
Dampened out. And honestly, that's only some of the many, many dampener options that Racket Expressions offers. So to check out their full line, head on over to racketexpressions.com. So now, when you get out there on that court, you can feel free to express yourself. So Second, of course, my favorite tennis tote by Louise and Eleanor. There couldn't be a more perfect gift for a stylish tennis lady. If I only had a penny for the amount of times women stop me and ask where I got this beautiful bag. It's super fashionable and super functional. Check out the episode that I did a couple of weeks back with CEO and founder Megan Tierney to get more details on this beauty right here. Or just check out the website at louiseandeleanor.com. Third, the world's smallest table tennis set. For people who just can't live without their daily tennis, but also sometimes can't make it to an actual court. This little baby is compact and easy to set up anywhere.
Hey, net!
That was like a backhand killer. Yes! Okay, so good times, as you guys can see, because we just had a good time playing. I won, obviously. So I actually picked this up at my local Kinko's, but I'm sure you could just jump online and find it, or on Amazon, because I mean, Amazon pretty much has everything. Fourth, for those of us who love tennis, but also happen to have a serious sweet tooth, Maria Sharapova is our savior because she invented Sugarpova. I picked up a bunch of different Sugarpova options, so what do you say we do a little taste test? So first, Sugarpova Flirty. Yeah, these cute little lips.
Yeah, I mean, they're sweets.
I'm a big fan of gummy candies. Those are
I know.
Smitten.
Is that what they're called?
This colorful rainbow, sour but sweet. So let's see.
Why should something about to blow your mind?
I am smitten. These are delicious.
Smitten and flirty. Whoa!
Sassy. These actually come in all sorts of flavor, all sorts of different shapes. We've got like a raspberry, a peach, a banana. I have never seen a banana gummy candy before.
Bananas have potassium.
Yum. And of course, the famous Sugarpova mini tennis ball gumballs.
Wait, they're chewing gum though, right?
Chewing gum.
Ready? Hey!
So Maria Sharapova with her line of Sugarpova also has chocolate bars as well. So if that's more your jam than sugary treats, don't worry, Maria's got you covered. Fifth, this beautiful tennis bracelet that I have here on my wrist. My amazing older brother actually got this for me for the holidays last year. I wear this bracelet 24/7. It never comes off, not even in the shower. It's 24 karat gold, so it won't fade. It can be dressed up or dressed down. It's classy and elegant and beautiful, and is an expression of something that I really love. This piece is from AF Jewelers, and they have a variety of other similar tennis ball jewelry items as well, including fancier bracelets that are made with diamonds, necklaces, earrings, charms, and more. To check out the variety of tennis jewelry items that they have, you can go to afjewelers.com. And last but not least, my sixth gift suggestion is one for the serious tennis lover with a big heart. There are some absolutely incredible tennis charity events that happen throughout the year, and I happen to be lucky enough to have gotten the opportunities to cover a few of these really spectacular events that are not only an absolute blast, but that give back as well. First, before the Indian Wells BNP Paribas Open in March, before the Miami Open also in March, and before the US Open in August, AYS Sports puts on one of the premier pre-tournament tennis events called Taste of Tennis. Here, AYS has geniusly combined tennis with something that everyone loves: good food. At these events, many of the best chefs from each of the locations come out and set up pop-up restaurants where they cook a dish of their choice to showcase. Each chef also then has a WTA or ATP player as their sous chef for the night. So, if you love food and wouldn't mind having it served to you by, I don't know, Ryan Harrison, Johanna Konta, Sam Querrey, Svetlana Kuznetsova, or one of the many stars of the game, then this is the event for you. Not to mention, a lot of the other players that aren't sous chefing will also just come out and mingle because it's such a fun event. You never know who you'll be rubbing elbows with. Go to tasteoftennis.com for more information. Second, also before the Indian Wells tournament and the Miami tournament, Cliff Drysdale's team puts on a really super awesome event called Tennis with the Stars. There are different levels of tickets that you can purchase, but certain of these tickets actually offer you the opportunity to get on the court with the 4 featured stars of the game. Kane Shikori and I won King of the Court a couple of years back. Just saying.
King and Queen of the Court, Kerry, Feirman of Talk Tennis TV, and Kay Nishikori.
And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to those bragging rights for as long as I possibly can. I've had the privilege of getting on the court with several stars, including Madison Keys, Eugenie Bouchard, Richard Gasquet, Garbine Muguruza, Taylor Fritz, and Francis TFO. And you, or whoever the lucky gift receiver you're shopping for is, can have this opportunity too. Go to tenniswiththestars.com for more information about the Indian Wells event, and allstartennismiami.com for more information about the Miami event. Another really special event that also happens in March is called Madisons Match. Madison Abramson was born September 7th, 2004 with an inoperable brain tumor. Through her entire life, this beautiful little girl has had to undergo an exorbitant amount of procedures to try and maintain her health. In honor of children suffering with similar hardships, Madisons Match was formed to help raise funds for such causes. And what's really special about this event and stand out is that Madison herself is actually there. This bundle of joy and energy will be running around greeting everyone and probably cracking a joke or two or busting out a dance move here and there because this little lady is Miss Congeniality. At this event, people also get the opportunity to jump on the court with several stars of the game for a Legends tennis camp, where you have the opportunity to learn some tips for your game from some of the greats. I mean, what tennis fan wouldn't want Marty Fish or the Bryan brothers showing them how to hit a better forehand or land that ace? For more information about Madisons Match, go to madisonsmatch.com. Also, if you attend any of these events, you'll get to mingle with moi as well. Hopefully this episode of Talk Tennis was insightful and helpful. And because it's the holidays and I'm feeling extra cheery, if you send me a message with an address, I'll go ahead and shoot you a little present from yours truly. One of these ridiculously, incredibly awesome Talk Tennis, tennis ball, stress ball keychains. Boom!